Enchant Shawchi is finally usable? Okay then, let's go over the Shawchi set then really quickly, okay? So for the personalities, there's like two different ways you can go. You can either go for a hard-hitting Shawchi or a quicker Shawchi. If you want the quicker Shawchi, go for a nimble, smart, and very frail. Also, we don't want to use our melee attack. Shawchi has a pitiful melee attack stat, and it doesn't really get into like melee attacks anyway. For the harder hitting Shawchi, okay, which is what most people are running, including myself, is going to be very smart, to hit as physically hard as possible. Frail, again, we aren't using any melee attacks, and we're going to be dropping Foolish, our range defense, not our melee defense. Shawchi's melee defense practically doesn't exist already, so we don't want to make it even lower, just so we get one-shots by even more things. So, going to drop our range defense, and plus we got Peace of Mind anyway, so we basically cancel out Foolish after a Peace of Mind anyway. Also, don't want to drop speed. Shawchi hasn't got like a terrible speed stat, but it's not amazing, so still want to outspeed as much as possible, because also, like I said, our defenses practically don't exist. We can get one-shotted by quite a few things. Also, for the item line, Shawchi only really has one item. I shouldn't really need to say it anymore, but Shawchi is going to be running Mystic Wand. It's a signature item, so obviously get one of them. For the ability, like I said, this is actually going to be the enchant ability. I personally think that the secret ability is still better, but also I know that not everybody has like the time to go for a secret ability Shawchi, because secret abilities do take quite a while to get, okay? So if you don't want to go for secret ability, good news! Enchant Shawchi is actually now usable. I still would recommend trying to go for the secret ability one, but like I said, not everyone has time to go for that, but the enchant one is still completely fine, okay? Also, we are going to drop a lot of power for our stab, especially, because also Foul Chance is Shawchi's signature move right now. It does way more damage, but if you don't use a secret ability, you got to rely on a 70% chance to actually hit your moves. It isn't really worth it. So yeah, I'm going to also drop Foul Chant for Psycho Blast. This is going to be our new stab move, okay? Also, it doesn't miss, although it does cost a little bit more energy than Foul Chant, but that's completely fine because Shawchi actually has a decent energy stat, okay? Although Elemental Burst and Pyrokinesis are just coverage moves. Elemental Burst lets you hit stuff like Spirit types, Pyrokinesis lets you hit stuff like Dark types and Metal types, and then also Peace of Mind just as a setup move. For the TP lens, it's actually very similar to the secret ability one. There's nothing really much you can really do for Shawchi right now. It's mostly just like max out the speed and range attack, like I have done here. Also max out your speed to also outspeed as much as possible. If you're running the very smart one, this lets you outspeed, I think, stuff like Nimble Valkyrie, and I think it like speed ties Nimble Eruptodon as well. If you want to run the Nimble Smart one, that lets you outspeed like some sets of Spreezy, lets you outspeed like Curlin and like Zeppelin and stuff like that, okay? So it's really up to you. Also 200 range attack just lets you hit as physically hard as possible, tied also with your very smart or smart, and then also your item just to do as much damage as possible. Energy, we only really need 4. At level 50, Shawchi has a base 250 energy. Also the 4 TPs, that makes it 251. That is all that you really need on Shawchi, even for Psycho Blast. I mean, you can go for 5 Psycho Blasts, or you can go for 4 Psycho Blasts and 2 Peace of Minds, or you can also swap out Psycho Blast for any of your other 2 moves, okay? So yeah, Shawchi doesn't really need any energy, so just gonna dump the rest into health. There's not really much you can really do with it anymore, unfortunately, because we used to be able to like put a lot of our TPs into melee defense to tank a Ursaul like Shadow Sprint, but that was like 168, I believe, which also, we don't have 168 left over to invest into that, okay? So we're not going to do it, just put into health, and that's really it. So with that being said, let's get into the battles then. Okay then, hopping into the first battle, and I have no idea what this team is. They have 2 Duskets, a Nimue, a Hogonosh, an Obsidian, Tatab I haven't seen for a while because it's not that amazing right now. Infernix, I don't really know about this team because ancient weakness. Pretty darn good, okay? So we'll see how well it goes. I mean, I can definitely use it against the Nimue, and against the Obsidian, if I get like a Peace of Mind, I can probably one-shot it, so hopefully it goes pretty well. Okay then, I think this is the team I am going to go with, okay? I'm actually going to lead off with the Shawchi. Shawchi is a fairly good lead because it's very hard to like actually get it into the battle. So, for teammates, okay, I would definitely recommend bringing something with Baffle. Also, right now, like, Ursnack is really the best Baffle user, so that's why I have Ursnack. Although, that does make you pretty darn weak to Spirit, okay, because also quad weak to Spirit, so I have brought out the Eclipse, basically just like cancel out these weaknesses. Also, I have a number as well, also these 2 are also weak to Light, so I have like a pretty big like dark and light weakness, so the Eclipse just is basically just there to fill out that void, and also it gives me immunity to Spirits as well. Anyway, I guess we're just gonna click Elemental Burst and hopefully get a one-shot, please. Okay, yep, okay, nice, just straight 1 O-code. I will take it, man. Yeah, I really have no idea what this team is. If I can, like, get a Baffle against a Dusket, Shawchi will probably outspeed the Dusket, but the issue is, why would I want to stay on a Dusk and click a Baffle with a Eurosnack? I'm quad weak to Spirit. I don't want to take a Spectral Burst or an Oppress to the face. Even a Lick, to be honest. I don't want to do that, or I think it's Stupefy in this game. So yeah, but that is Obsidian down. I don't really know what they were thinking, but hey, I'm glad Shawchi got rid of it, okay, very quickly. Hoganosh is next. This can actually hit me fairly hard, but actually, we could just swap out onto the Eurosnack here. That is completely fine. Or actually Spreezy as well. Spreezy is a pretty good melee tank as well. Also, I got Shawchi, so I didn't bring Meditoad, since Shawchi has like the same function as Meditoad, but it has a lot more coverage, so yeah. I'm actually going to stay in. I don't think Shawchi is really going to be that useful for a lot of the other things on our team, so just going to hit them. Mega Chomp, is that actually going to Oko me? Surprisingly, no. I'm actually very surprised, because Shawchi has got no melee defense. And there's a good example. If I dropped melee defense on my Shawchi instead of running Foolish, I forgot what it actually is on melee defense. I know that Robust is increasing it. I also got the decreasing one. So yeah, so because I didn't drop melee defense, I lived in Mega Chomp. Fortunately, I didn't bring anything with like Gobademic with Health Gift to get Shawchi's health back, unfortunately. That would have definitely been pretty good to bring, but obviously I didn't. I can definitely take a hit from Nimue. Well, there's a Duskit, okay. So that is a Hoganosh down as well. They have their first Duskit, which is a Halloween Duskit, okay. You'll love to see it. So Duskit. We're just going to go for the withdraw into the Teclipse, because like I mentioned in yesterday's video, because I actually went over Duskit, Teclipse basically is a counter to Duskit. I mean, we resist or are immune to all of its moves, and actually has Shadow Sprint, cool. So you can definitely run Shadow Sprint on Duskit, it's just that most people choose to don't, because most people don't even use Duskits, to be fair. We'll go for a Gloomra here. I'm pretty sure, oh, actually goes for the Hypno. Dang, that's the one move that I really didn't want him to have, but that's fine. I mean, it's not really going to help him too much. Even if he's actually on a Piece of Mind, I can always Dice Burst next to him, I guess. We'll go for the Gloomra again. Let's see what he does. If he has Peace of Mind, he would have used it, I would assume, but he's going to go for the Withdraw into Teteb. Okay then, we gotta swap out. I can't hit Teteb since all my moves are Light type or Typeless, which isn't really going to do much, so we're going to Eurosnack here. So yeah, I can actually go ahead and baffle the Teteb. Well, the Teteb will hit me, I can baffle against the Teteb, get my Shawchi in for free, and then I SP Teteb. So that's definitely like one way to use Shawchi, and that's basically like the best way to actually get it into the battle, because like I said, you can't swap into it. It's either that Shawchi has to come in with to revenge kill something, if something in your team dies, you bring in Shawchi, you lead off with it, which can also be very risky, because Shawchi can be very taken advantage of very quickly. But yeah, now we can actually go into Shawchi, we outspeed the Teteb, and we click Psycho Blast again. So yeah, it's definitely like worth using a Baffle user with Shawchi. Same for like a lot of little things like Kirillin, like Zeppelin, because also they're like fairly quick Loomians, but their defense is not exactly like the greatest, so something quick Lilum like a Zulong for Zeppelin is going to do a lot of damage. If you can baffle that Zulong, I mean, you can hit it if you need to. That was probably not really exactly a great example. Kirillin Zulong. If Kirillin can outspeed Zulong, it just Okos it. Whereas Zeppelin has a little bit of a harder time because it has what, Resonate and Musbatter. You can't really hit it too hard. Anyway, we swap back out here into my Teclipse again. I guess we could actually go into Umbret as well, because Umbret also resists all of Duskit's moves because it's a dark type. The only difference is that Teclipse is immune to spirits instead of just resisting it. We'll go for the Gloomroar again though, but that is Teteb down. So what is our last Loomian? It is another Duskit! No way! 2 Duskits! Hey, and we woke up. Nice. So yeah, unfortunately I don't think I'm going to be able to use Shawchi against these two, because I could if I get a Baffle against them, but I mean, like I said, Duskit can hit my Eurosnack quad effective. It's not really going to stand much chance, okay? You have Hypnotize on both of them. Why am I not surprised? Like, I'm really not surprised anymore that people just spam Hypnotize. I am so glad it is getting nerfed, okay? So glad. Honestly, it should have been done a while ago, because Hypnotize has been, like, pretty damn busted, okay? So yeah, also still, like, working, like, for nerfs on, like, what I actually want to do with it, but I think the nerf that we have, like, Hypnotize is still definitely going to be usable. Basically what we're doing is we're going to make it work like Yawn. Also, I threw out like a 90% accuracy, like just guess, but it's going to probably be 100% accuracy. it's still going to be like very usable, because also if you hypnotize something, they won't get put to sleep immediately. If they stay in and attack you, they will go to sleep, or they can swap out. Also, if you click hypnotize one turn, they have to make a decision. Do they stay in, attack you for some damage, maybe KOing you, but then falling asleep and then you get like an easy revenge kill, or something like that? Or do they swap out? If they swap out, you could use hypnotize again, and they're in the same situation. So I mean, you're still like spammable, but it's not like immediately benefiting you from it. So yeah, I think it's definitely going to be a better nerf. I want to probably make Snowballs like hypnotize as well with the yaw mechanics, but I'm not really too sure yet. I'm actually just going to click quick pounce. This should be enough to KO it, I believe. Okay, it is nice. But yeah, I want to make just probably all of the sleeping moves just work like hypnotize, and Snowballs work like yawn. Just because, like, yeah, right now, like, only really Cinemoth has Snowballs, but later down the line, something else will probably get them, and we definitely don't need something like Amoongus with Spore, okay, in this game. I definitely don't want something like that, so it's best probably just to, like, nerf it now, rather than, like, have to worry about it later. So yeah, Hypnotize, haha, you missed. About time, man. It's about time you finally missed one of them. Let's actually just go for Quick Pounce again. There's no point really going for Raging Tackle, might as well just Quick Pounce them to make them really weak, okay? Peace of mind, yep, and just Quick Pounce now for the win. Surprise actually went for a boost there because, I mean, they saw how much Quick Pounce did the first time, but that's fine. So yeah, that's the change though that I want to do with Hypnotize. And once we actually do that nerf, Shawchi could technically get Hypnotized then, because it's not going to be like broken, because it's already 100% accuracy. So yeah, I think that actually could make a pretty good change, just like make like every sleep-inducing move work like your mechanics, because it's not easy to abuse it, okay? So yeah, anyway, let's hop into another battle. Okay then, hopping into the next battle now. This one is very not a kind team to actually go against Shawchi, unfortunately. Like, I gotta heavily rely on Eurosnack here to baffle a few things, like the Cosmeor, the Eclipse potentially, the Avitross, the Dusket, the Metronet. I gotta like heavily rely on Eurosnack for this battle, but we're still gonna give it a try and hope for the best. Okay then, I'm gonna go over this team okay. You actually can get see because I actually took way too long to actually pick out my team okay. As a Eclipse lead, that is actually perfect for us because I have my Umbra as a lead, okay? So perfect lead. I will gladly take it. Oh, it's Arcadian, never mind. I'm dipping out, man. I am gone. Although I don't really want Eurosnack to actually take a hit, but it's fine because it's gonna go to a dark type Loomian anyway. Although it could have a Gamma Pulse, I still can get hit really down hard. I guess we'll see. Eclipse is, at least the Circadian one, didn't really think about that too much, and it critical hit me first time. Dang, that sucks. Also, I actually wasn't paying attention to what move that was, so hopefully it doesn't have Gamma Pulse, but here, we'll go for the Baffle. I'm assuming that they'll swap out, but I guess we'll see. No, they'll go for, they have got a Gamma Pulse. I should be able to tank that alone if it critical hits again. I can tank it. Yeah, I definitely should have brought like Gobidemic for like just to have something really, really quick on my team, and to also have something that can just heal my Eurosnack and Shawchi if I need to. Now then, Shawchi can definitely come in here, because we do outspeed the Eclipse, so that's exactly what we're going to do. Spreezy probably would have been a better shout, because also I can just hit it with a super effective move, although it's a light type now, so never mind. But yeah, Eclipse can't really hit me super hard right now, so we actually go for the Peace of Mind this turn. And then once it's a fire type, we can hit it super effective with a Pyrokinesis. The Eclipse here should swap out every single way because I outspeed it now. So I get a Peace of Mind off. He's probably going to go for a Dice Burst. Dice Burst, yeah, nice. So also he gets to hit me very hard now with a Dark type move. But also, like I said, with the Baffle, I outspeed it now and we're at +1. Shawchi does a lot of damage, so this should theoretically one-shot the Eclipse, right? Nice, okay, the Eclipse is down. Perfect. Yeah, so getting into Eclipse is really unexpected. I wasn't really expecting to see anyone really run it. It definitely throws a wrench in my team because Umbra secret ability doesn't bypass Circadian, unfortunately. It just bypasses the secret ability. So yeah, having like a light type that becomes a dark type isn't exactly that kind of okay. Anyway, against the Cosmeor, we go into Spreezy. I'll be very careful about Cosmeor because oh, actually, did he just take Circadian? It doesn't work on Cosmeor, so I think he just wasted his ability. Also, a critical hit again. Can you stop critical hitting all my tanks, please, man? We go for the Pharaoh Blast here, though I believe they should swap out. They do into... I actually don't know. Metronet? Metronet's dead, by the way. Yeah, that was not exactly a great swap. It's quad weak to bug. Of course, I'm going to go for a bug type move as Breezer. Could have Pestilenced it, but there's no real point. I just can hit a lot of things on our team super fast. Cephalops I hit super effective, Metronet I hit quad effective, Cosmere I hit effective, Eclipse I hit effective. Okay, there's the Avatros. This is what I was actually terrified about, so we actually brought the Himber, also just for the Avatros. So yeah, I don't actually know if Cosmere took over Circadian or not, because with Dragoon and Protagon, those two with also their abilities respectively, Ability Thief and I forgot what Protagon's secret ability is. They can't copy Circadian. Circadian is like an ability that nothing else can get because it kind of just breaks the game a little bit. So yeah, so Cosmere shouldn't have actually gotten that one. Also there's a Cephalops, so technically Cosmere should be able to like get another ability. Also, we know their entire team. They have Eclipse, which is fainted, Metronet, which is fainted, Cosmere, Cephalops, and Avatros. There's Cephalops, so here we actually go into the Eurosnack, maybe? Actually, what does Umbra do? Umbrat's really good for the Cosmere. We can probably take a hit from it and just OHKO it. And we have Quick Pounce for it in case we need it, and Avatros, again, Quick Pounce. Shawchi is going to be fairly good if I can actually get it in against the Cephalops, because then I can just, like, potentially set upon it, or just, like, hit something hard. Definitely need the Himber still low, so I think we're going to the Eurosnack here. The issue is Cephalops. I don't really know how to deal with this because I don't have Ikazune on my team. Probably would have been better to bring the Ikazune instead of Umbra. I thought that Eclipse would have been a secret ability one low, so that's why I brought Umbra instead. So yeah, I feel like I should really save the Eurosnack, to be honest. But I mean, the Umbra is just too... I mean, all of these are important to really keep right now. Spreezy especially, because it might actually outspeed the Cosmere. Actually, no, I think it should outspeed Cosmere. Maybe. Maybe. I'm not entirely too sure. We'll go for Heartbreak, I think. Right? He stays in, goes for the Hypnotize. Misses! Nice. Please give me Confusion. Please. Also, for the fact that Enchant gives Shawchi's, all of its moves have, like, I think it's 10% chance to daze the opponent, which also isn't exactly that amazing. I think it's 10%. It's been a while since I've actually like checked, but I mean, hey, that's like an also good added bonus that the secret ability doesn't have. But again, Foul Chant just hits so hard. I feel like I'd rather just hit harder than potentially getting a daze. So there's like a good thing for that one, I guess. We'll go for the Heartbreak. We might as well just keep clicking Heartbreak, honestly. Hit yourself. No! How come I always hit myself, but other people don't? It's not fair, man. It's not fair. Kellen, now we can actually go into the Spreezy here. I think would actually be the better play, because that should actually go ahead and one-shot the Cephalops. Yeah, Shawchi is going to be very difficult to really do anything in this battle, but it helps with all the Eclipse, okay? And that's pretty damn important. Could actually go for the Poison Barbs and poison the Cosmere and Avatros. That might be worth it, but I'd rather go for damage, because Cephalops is a pain. So I'd rather just get rid of the Cephalops. Okay then, unfortunately Eurosnack is down, so we can't really use it for Baffle anymore, unfortunately. That's like I said where a Gobidemic would have been nice for Health Gift. I mean, Shawchi can win Health Gift, but I'd rather have the free attacks right now, to be honest. Anyway, this is an easy Himber bring out, okay. Also, Cosmere might not one-shot my Shawchi, so I might be able to like just take a hit and then OHKO it back. I guess we'll actually see. Okay, I'm just gonna go for the Ice Hammer. Actually, we could go for the Ice Cold Traps in case they swap out, but I don't think it's really worth it. They actually do swap out. Ice Cold Traps would have been fairly good there, I think. But that's fine. Ice Hammer. We go into our Bug type now. Nice. We actually do a lot of damage. We do a lot of damage. I don't want him to take any damage low, because if I get like unluckily critted or something from the Avatros, I don't want that to happen. Also, no crit. Stop critical hitting me, man, please. Stop. This is the same guy that's critical hit like Spreezy already, okay? And my Eurosnack. Stop. Let's actually go for the let's go for the Sap Plants, because Avatros is going to come out. Yep, and then now we don't exactly need Spreezy anymore, so we're actually just going to let him hit me. Also, I'm going to get health from my health hamlet and my sap plant, so thank you very much, man. Pretty sure I can actually live a nosedive now, so we're actually going to go ahead and pestilence it so it can't swap out. So there we are. Now we can actually just like start chipping away a little bit. If they were smart here, I personally would have gone for probably the brawn boosts. He goes for the nosedive low. That will definitely do a lot of damage, but yeah, Spreezy's got a lot of melee defense, so love to see it. Also, it's a gamma one, so I'm assuming it's not like a very brawny or something. Now then, I'm pretty sure I can actually take another hit, so I might as well just set up barbs. I don't think there's really any point in hitting it, is there? Actually, we might as well hit it. There's no point really poisoning Cosmere. I might as well hit it just so it faints a little bit quicker. I mean, that little bit of damage is always nice. Scavenge, okay. Is he gonna take my item? He did take my item. Did he not have an item? He didn't have an item on his Avatros. Well, he got a little bit of health back, but that's not too bad. Okay. That's not too bad. I'm pretty sure I actually live another hit, so I guess we'll just go for the weights. Not gonna rest, because if they KO me, Pestilence doesn't damage them anymore, and the sap plant also doesn't activate. Actually, they went for the heal there. Okay, then. I really hate that you took my item from me, I'm not gonna lie. I really, really hate that, but that's fine. We click Ferroblast twice, and I think that is the game now, or at least Avatros is down. There's a rest, we get to hit it a little bit harder. I am not getting a lot of health back low. Okay, nice. If it goes for Perch, I'm pretty sure it loses its air typing, so I actually hit it harder. So that isn't actually too scary. Never mind, we actually took it down. Nice. See you later, man. And here is the Cosmere. I guess we'll just click, I want to just honestly click Ferroblast, and that honestly should be it. Also, there's the, actually Confidence. It wasn't Rev Up, never mind then. I don't know why I thought it was Rev Up for some reason. Also, yeah, that actually proves it. Cosmere also can't copy Ticklop's ability, because that'll just be a waste of ability, because it can't use it. But yeah, I'll sap plants. I actually do go first, so I could have actually just got it there, but that's fine. Just gonna get rest and just let him take me out here, because I want to see if Shawchi can live a hit from a Cosmere. I have a feeling that it should be able to theoretically from full health, kind of like how we used to do for like the Urasol. Let me have a quick look. Low Cosmere, Shawchi. I have 96 health, and that's it. That's giving me Brawny, Power Cuffs. He hasn't got a good ability, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay. And Meteor Smash is their strongest move. Yeah, it only like barely does over half. Barely over half. Let's see if it was actually... Also, how is he taking so much damage? I am a little bit confused. Okay, I guess I'm just swapping to Shawchi because it looks like they're KOing themselves somehow. I don't really know how. I wasn't really paying attention, but they lost a lot of their health. Does that... Oh, Saplant actually kills them. Well, fortunately, I didn't really get to use the Shawchi against the Cosmere, but... Oh, actually, I use the Encase one. I need the Unleashed one. That's why it only does half. Okay, Brawny with a Power Cuffs and Meteor Smash. Okay, it actually does about like 93%, so I would have like barely just lived it, okay. Actually, no way, I put 20 TPs, not 200s. Nope, it can do 106. It has a 37.5% chance to OHKO me. That's without boasts. If it has something like Boast and it gets +1 melee attack, it's gonna one-hit KO me every time. So never mind, I actually wouldn't have lived a hit from Cosmere Unleashed at least, so glad I didn't actually use it against it. So yeah, but there's the Shawchi, the Enchanted one. Like I said at the beginning of the video in the set details, definitely usable. Definitely would recommend the Secret Ability one over it low, but if you're gonna have a little bit of fun, maybe like try and get that small chance to leave the target dazed, go for it. Like I said, it's mostly just for people that don't really have the time or they don't really want to grind for the Secret Ability. This is still definitely usable. And I guess it's like the next best thing, but Secret Ability is probably going to be superior in my opinion. Just for the fact that Fall Chance does so much damage, and the fact that it has a chance to basically do every status in the game, like Poison, Burn, or at least I think it does almost, if not all of them, it's most of them. But anyway, gonna leave off here. I'll see you guys next time.